Whew. This is good. Oh my god, by the way, just an FYI. Okay, some of the things I've heard in the OC scene. One of today was someone was trying to scam their teammates into buying his girlfriend a Bali trip. Anyway, let's get on to our shaman, who's in Harrendar at the moment. And I think I either just finished Grudge Pit. Shit, I forgot what I was doing last time. What did I do last? I know I finished a delve. Because I was like, holy shit, hand shaman's actually good. Where have I finished a delve? Trying to think, I don't remember finishing Grudge Pit. Oh, this is awkward. Looks like I'm going to be doing all the delves. To be fair, I think doing all the delves would get me ding. Because, yeah, someone said like 84 would get me ding. And I think I'm just going to do that. Just do all the delves. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done the delves yet. Alas, alas, alacrity. Okay, Grudge Pit's here. Yeah, definitely haven't done Grudge Pit. Hot hands, man. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not sure whether or not I can, I guess I could. Hot hand proc. cries of hate. Okay, cool, that's good. I think we've got, yeah, we've got these. Let's bog down. Alright, we gotta get the other one down. Who's over here? Let's go. We should be able to get all these down very, very quickly. Okay, and I should get this done. So that's the main thing overall. Let's go. There we go. There we go, another one. Now we get to fight all of them. Fun times. To be fair, some DPS casters can like AoE all of them. Ooh, turtle. Oh, I don't think it's a turtle. We'll find out. Let's get out of here. Oh, do we need the stuff? No, I don't think we do. Is it scales or the other scales? Slight upgrade, not too much. I think there's one down here somewhere as well. No, there is an old despawn. Okay, cool. Oh, should we don't have FTA on? Just realised that. didn't put my Hefter, so you don't need it. Okay. You like goods, don't you? Me, who doesn't like goods? No, I don't actually like goods at all. Goods are bad, I don't care. And here, ooh. Okay, here we go in here. Okay, awesome. Remember back in the day when Maelstrom was still young. Jeez, because these are some pretty easy clears actually. Jesus Christ, they keep getting fucking procs, man. Like, that's annoying, like getting proc after proc after proc on when I just don't want it. Oh no. This is a downside of having a pure, as they call it, a pure card, deck of cards thingo. Is that you get procs when you don't want it and whatnot. Okay, so we got... Gonna say, how close am I to get everything done? Pretty close, actually. Oh my god. Finally got it in the end, but it doesn't really matter too much. If we can get this big guy, it'll be straight to the boss, right? Or one of these guys. Yeah. Oh, Lumini is this way. Okay, cool. Probably gonna have to go for a bit more. I guess not. And I feel like I've done something like this before, but I think I may have done it on a different tune. Let's go. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. But from what I'm gonna joke about, it is peak. Yeah, I guess it would be peak G2 to do that. Okay. Like it would be like, yeah, that's typical G2. Yeah, G2 would probably do that. Okay. Like I mean, what are you gonna do? To be fair, like there are teams like that where they like put one team, like, you know, like put one team to bed and then proceed to just shit the bed after the fact. And you're just like, how the fuck did that happen? You know, stuff like that. It's like, how the fuck did that happen, okay? By the way, I'm just gonna be finishing up all the fingers. I wanna go... Oh shit. There we go. On the minute alt one, and I wanna go to... Oh, yeah. Cool. Which one have we got? I haven't got Sitch, we got the fucking reveal, don't we? Notice awards, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna say right now, it's probably up there with esports on like shit like that happening. Where, you know, like a side that beats, you know, the top tier side goes on to lose to like a team that's like well below them. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest, John, okay? I'm not surprised in the slightest. Like, when a team does unexpectedly really, really well, and they're very consistent, welcome to betting, okay? Welcome to betting. And I think G2 are just very inconsistent as a team. And that's probably why it happened. Like, they're able to beat teams and then lay a fucking egg on against, you know, normal teams. And sometimes the underdog teams do that, where they practice a lot against the top teams. Like, you know, practice and focus the top teams. That they don't even prepare about what comes afterwards in particular. If you look at a lot of OC teams, they are so guilty of this, it's not even funny. Like, for example, if you watched, you know, obviously Rooster almost beat, Mouse Sports. Yeah, Rooster did no prack about the other teams after the fact. Like, you know, let's say, for example, they did beat Mouse. The teams after them would have beat them because they did no prack for them. Like, it was pretty obvious that, when they almost beat Mouse, that, because they versed Astralis after that, and they did no prep on Astralis. It was, like, clear as day, because Astralis were just holding basic crossfires and dismantling them, and Rooster were just, like, fucking YOLO-boloing into the, fucking sites. And it's just like, you guys didn't prepare for Astralis, did you? Or any of the other opponents afterwards, you just prepared purely for Mouse. Which, you know, is not very good, in my opinion. But that's how I felt that went down. I did not feel like, you know, in that ESL Pro League that, they considered that they, anything other than Mouse Esports. So that could be a case with G2 as well. They weren't really considering the people after Tier 1. It's not disrespectful, it's just, what do you call it? I don't know what to call it, but it's just like poor, it's like poor mindset where they heavily focus on like trying to upset the bigger teams and they forget about the shittier teams, and then they get their ass kicked like this, like, you know, stuff like that. Oh, god damn it, there we go. This was actually... Did I not turn it on? Nah, I did. Okay, cool. Oh, was that Tempest? Oh shit, it was too. Dude, Enhance is so broken. Holy shit. Oh, no way. Oh, God. This is stupid. We got another one of these fuckers. I don't know, I had to pop Ascendants because this is gonna be fucking a doozy, mate. And yeah, I do agree. Like, you know, there's teams that do that, and it's just like, as you said, it can be kind of, it can be disrespectful. We got another sharpened knife, right? Did I even have sharpened knife on my bars? Good work, Josh. It should be on the general page, right? Sharpened knife? Yep. There we go. That should be able to get... No, it's torn material. You're fucking kidding me. Should be it. Oh, did I get the quest? Yeah, I did. Awesome. But you can definitely tell teams who've done that, like when they verse the other teams that, you know, they are below them, that they just get pantsed. And it's just like, yeah, well, you only prepared for one thing, did you? Oh shit. That's gonna hurt a lot. Just want to get this off my screen. I get. Dude, I gotta say, Twitch are gonna start introducing shit like this. Because I swear, it's just there to just bloat screens up. And it's like, yeah, just fuck off, bro. I don't care if, like, you know, this is like my, you know, 17th month or 15th month. Just go away. Yeah, pretty good for a while on that soda stash. You gave me all the, what is it? You showed me all the, Mountain Dew. To be fair, I've been doing, like, the no sugar stuff. To, yeah, to, like, drop... I'm trying to lose weight, okay? Let's just put it this way. Like, my belly is good and big, okay? Let's just put it that way, okay? That my some of my parts of my belt are not fitting, so I am going to fix that. So, yeah. I've been doing pretty well at avoiding sugar. Like, doing pretty well at avoiding sugar at the moment. Oh my god. I'm gonna say trade chat at times. Holy shit. Just FYI, trade chat WoW is always like people hating like politicians and whatnot. Also, you know what? Okay, I was trying to, you know, check Steam game reviews. The stash has been updated. Have you added like Coca-Cola to the mix? You fucking do it. Cherry Coke and Vanilla Coke. And I gotta say, I've never had cherry Coke. Also, is that raspberry Coke? Oh no, it's cherry. What's the other cherry flavor? Cherry float. Okay, we only get vanilla and normal Coke. I did have cherry float when I was in England because they have cherry and cherry float. Cherry float is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Do you have a Steam controversy? About what? You talk about the games that people like completed in 2 hours and refunded it? I gotta say, I think in that regards you blame the players, okay? You blame the guys who did that. I don't think it's actually Steam's fault. Because, like, you know, like Steam, it's understandable. Hey, you know, this is a general rule and whatnot. Because, like, there are some games where you can finish them in 2 hours. Like, you know, well, to be fair, very few of them. But there are games you can finish them in 2 hours. But, you know, that I gotta say, you can't blame Steam for that one. I don't think the dev can go and sue Steam for that. Because they agreed to the terms and conditions. So it's just like, yeah, you lose, but I guess it's just on the player, to be honest. Because, like, when you sign up to Steam, you sign up to those things. Talking about Steam, because this is actually what I want to talk about, okay? The amount of people are... Like, I gotta say, the anti-DEI people are just as annoying as the DEI people at this stage, okay? Like, I was trying to find a good game review on, like, Assassin's Creed Resynced, okay? If you haven't known that, you know, they re-released Black Flag, okay? And Black Flag is one of the okay Assassin's Creed games, okay? So I wanted to check it out to see, like, you know, what the Steam reviews were, okay? To see if, you know, if it's an actual resync, you know, it's not one of those games where they, like, you know... port new graphics on it and just leave it there and whatnot, and that's it. I just wanted to check if that was the case, okay? And all I get is DEI people, DEI avoid, feminists here avoid, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even care. I don't even care about your fucking stupid... It's Ubisoft? Yeah, it's Ubisoft. They make Assassin's Creed, yeah. So I wanted to check it because it's Ubisoft, and, you know, last thing I want to go do is buy another Ubisoft game that's an open world slot fest. So I just wanted to check it out. But oh my god, there are some insufferable fucking people out there who care way too much about DEI. Holy shit. You're not wrong, but then again, Steam's the same thing as well with Buy and Fingo as well. Because obviously, if Steam goes bankrupt, you lose the rights to all your games unless they didn't have DRM. Steam's very neutral on it, because where they say it doesn't have DRM, you keep it. But if it has DRM, you don't keep it. So I had to really clarify what Steam does there, because Steam does do it differently. I do appreciate that Steam do it differently like that, where they are like, okay, yeah, you can get this. If you're, you know, if it's no DRM, go for it. And I gotta say, I think the biggest issue, because a lot of people talk about this physical media shit, which just doesn't matter. Because a lot of games these days, you can get the physical disc, but if there's no servers active, it's a dead game. Like, you can't do anything. There are some good games in the free game section, definitely. And it's usually the people that undervalue themselves. Like, they could charge a lot more money on those games, and they could make a killing on themselves, you know? And there's some games out there where they're not even worth the fucking money. They're not even worth the AAA tag. Like, they're not even worth it. To be fair, the only things I support at the moment has been like in Patreon and subscriptions are people who I watch more than an hour. But yeah, that's what I've got at the moment. So pretty much I support the creator of Fallout Arrow. So you can't see it, but I support him because obviously you use it. People use the same shit over and over again. You're talking to a person who plays WoW. But not gonna lie, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, like overall, I understand that. Like I think the only game that I've played outside WoW has been Octopath Traveler, wasn't it? That I played. I'm trying to think of the other games I played outside WoW. There's a difference of continuation of what you're getting, right? There is. You don't have to apologize for it, okay? I was having a bit of a giggle because it is true. Because all I did is play WoW. But yeah, I gotta say in particular, like I'm very disappointed on where Octopath Traveler went to, because Octopath Traveler now with Square is just slop. Like is little actual slop. Like they've tried to charge money on it, like as a live service game. There's a time where I only played Diablo 2. Not gonna lie, I remember those days playing Diablo 2. All I played was Druid. But those days were fun. Like, not gonna lie. Those D2 days where I got, like, carried through shit. And I did play Traps in as well. I did want to check out D4. That's it. That's one game I did want to check out. Like the new season. People says it's actually very, very good. Which I'm happy with because, like, we have a lot of D4 shit at times. Oh. That's all. That's all I'm going to say about D4, okay? We got a new character in Diablo 2. Yeah, I was going to say, that was the most interesting thing I've ever seen. That Diablo 2 got a new class, like the Warlock. Like I was amazed, to be honest. Because I gotta say right now, I did not expect that at all. Like I did not expect that ever to happen. But yeah, I haven't completed the campaign for Diablo 4, like the new campaign, like both new campaigns. So I played the base game, and then the base game was like, the main downside of the base game was like, the seasons were dog shit, good. Dog shit, good. Dog shit, good. Like we had the first season was dog shit. The Plague was dog shit, okay? Next season of Vampire was fucking fun. And then you had the spider shooty thingy, and that was dog shit. And then you had the Hell Gates and Hell Rifts, the ones where like Hell Tides were always active and whatnot, and like, actual fun. Then we had that. Not Hell Tides. It was like the Demon Lord. It was like Demon Rift, something like that. And like Demon Rifts popped out everywhere. And it was like fun hack and slash. And alternatively as well, sometimes you just gotta realize that sometimes the games can have different direction, and you have different direction. Like a lot of people like go into Outback. No, you gotta do it this way. It's my way or the highway. I'm leaving. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like sometimes the game's allowed to change directions, and if you don't like it, play something else. A lot of people get trapped in the thing that they can only play that game when there's multiple different games out here. Like, I enjoy WoW. Like, I think WoW's pretty fun. Like, I'm a person that loves spreadsheets. Like, not, like spreadsheets, but not too many spreadsheets. Likes a game I can mindlessly just sit here, talk to you guys, and just blast this fucker into space. Welcome to Enhanced Shaman, by the way, okay? I'm liking Enhanced Shaman, actually, okay? Zorf got me interested. Zorfus is one of the Enhanced Shaman guide writers. Zorf got me interested in it. I'm actually keen. I'm actually very, very keen in Enhance. Doesn't you're good? You're not wrong. My job does require spreadsheeting. You're not wrong about that. You know the worst part is, like, one of the worst habits of mine with advising, okay, sometimes I use calculator to calculate stuff instead of just putting it into a spreadsheet. Okay, you know how it's quicker to like you know how you have like 5 or 6 equations you got to do. I just put it all into calculator, and I'm just like, I could have just put it into fucking spreadsheet, and it would have been like probably about 5 to 10 seconds quicker, and I actually get to save my results. Oh man, this week has been very busy for me. I probably needed this little break to just chill, pretty much, because it has been a very busy week for me. But tomorrow I've got to go back at it. Like I've got to go back at work. Like I gotta do not like I gotta do a bit because like there's a few things that I want to get done, and also I've got a meeting on Monday at early in the morning, and I want to make sure that so I do it like a review package. I want to make sure the review package is with them before the meeting on Monday. And I didn't get time to finish it off today. Like I promised another person that I would get their details out today, and I'm sitting there on Thursday being like, holy shit, this might not work, because like I was halfway through it, nowhere near finished, and I'm like, I can definitely get it done today. I just have to power through it, which I did. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, nah, I should have not promised that. I should have taken it, you know, say like, hey, I'm going to take a bit longer on this one. But, you know, I did it in the end. Obviously, I'm not, you know, talking specifics or anything like that, because I do have clients. Like, you know, their privacy and whatnot comes first. Even though I have talked, you know, about some of their situations and whatnot. Obviously, yeah. I've got a few interesting scenarios at the moment. Let's just put it that way. A few interesting scenarios. Which, you know, is always good. Like, it's always good having a different challenge. Like, sometimes, like, for example, sometimes, you know, trying to work in a limited budget and trying to work with an unlimited budget, like, the limited budget can be ridiculously good where you're trying to navigate really tight spaces on certain issues. Which is what I'm doing in one of the areas. So it's always a different kind of challenge. I've got to do, after this mini, I've got to do like 3 or 4 ROAs on the week, which is easy to do. Like, I can just speed through them. Super easy. So like on the Sunday, you know how Saturday and Sunday go offline a bit early? I'm probably going to do that. And I'm just going to get stuck into these things and get it all done. Like I say, like, sometimes people legitimately just need, like, definitely need the advice. There we go. But also, there's one little bone I'm gonna pick, okay? It's gonna be with the ATO, okay? The ATO need to have some clarity on their fucking website, okay? There was an important calculation that I fucked up. Well, there was a calculation that you know, I needed to know, like, what the true answer was. And the ATO did not give a clear enough answer on their website. Like, you know, they're meant to be guiding and helpful. Did not give a clear answer at all. And I had to go on a, like, a financial, on a platform website, which is like, you know, a investment platform, for them to give me the actual answer, which is really, really bad from a supposed, you know, it's a real bad from a government agency where they can't be clear with you on the rules and you require an accountant to explain you the rules. And it's to do with like the taxation of a certain income that you get. And the rules weren't clear, like they were applying one thing, but it was actually the other way. Do you know who has had some success recently? I'd say the Mongoose. Now what about you? Did you have some success? The people made the hiding game or Mecha Chameleon? Yeah, definitely. Like sometimes the games, like the games that are the best are the simplest. Like people seem to forget that. Like sometimes the better games are the simpler games. Like some people try to make the world like very, like what do you call it? Very, very complicated. But sometimes you just put a simple game, put some mechanics together, and that's it. Like this is why, if you've ever watched Josh Phase before, this is why he tells people your first game should not be an MMORPG. Okay? And there's a reason for it because MMORPGs are quite hard. Like, it's a live service game that requires ongoing uptime. With Mecha Chameleon, you know, they don't have to work so much on the game. It looks like a team party games. There's a lot. Yeah, exactly. And they don't even have to. Sometimes they don't even have to gather a bunch of streamers, like at all. Like, sometimes they just find it and they'll just play it. Like, I've been in the voids. Oh, yeah, because I haven't done any of... Did I do... Feels like I've done these before. Have I done them? No, I haven't. Okay. I was getting a bit concerned whether I had done them or not because... Oh, no, I pick up the quests because I had the Delves explored, which is a bit, you know... Oh, no, that's right, because I did skinning. Okay. I've been trying to see some crazy allegations, so that was a... Yeah, I know, Jason. I know exactly what you're talking about under the tweet you quoted. Yep. I was sitting there going like, oh my god. Yeah, I gotta say, Jason, okay? After I saw the tweet, I'm like, oh my god. Then I saw what you said about the other crap. My god. I left that alone. Let's just be real. I left that alone after that. Like, I noped out that tweet, and I'm like, nope. Jackbox probably would do numbers if their stuff wasn't expensive. A lot of people do play Jackbox, but yeah, the expensive part is the hard part. Like, I do know, like, back in the day, Chilled Chaos and a lot of those guys played Jackbox. Safe to say that roster's cooked. Oh yeah, the roster's cooked the moment Blood left. And I think Val hasn't been in the team for a very long time anyway. And Max hasn't been in the team either. But yeah, I think that roster's over. Oh yeah, Jason, who would be the best to contact to do like for a player, for questions, for interviewing and whatnot? I'm gonna do some prep. I haven't got everyone's answers back yet, but who would be the best to like shoot out a few questions to? I have to play Jackbox Mechanical. Yeah, I was gonna actually DM Mechanical, by the way. Was actually gonna DM Mechanical, but yeah, okay. If you say Mechanical's good, I'm gonna DM him too. So I was about to say I'm thinking Mechanical. I did find it. Okay, by the way, I did find out the 5th for the Fly Quest. You probably see the playlist anyway, don't you? Oh, you know, you should probably know the playlist. You don't see the playlist? Okay, cool. Then I won't spoil it. No leaks, unfortunately. Okay. You'll find out when you get it. Okay. To be fair, like, who is it? Exactly as I said. Not gonna leak it, unfortunately. If you saw the rosters, I wouldn't mind, but you can't see rosters as far as I know. But yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, my prediction's looking very shaky at the moment. How do you find out? Ask players. Nah, I guess I think this player's trolling me. This player is known for trolling me before and shit. So I gotta be careful with this one, okay? This player's got me before with trolling. Wait, either way. Oh shit! Have I talked to anyone from Thunder Down Under? No, I haven't. Shit. Oh no, I have. I talked to Eddie. And no, it wasn't from Eddie, okay? I joked to Eddie, because basically if you didn't know, you know when I used to do Josh and Strike? In spam chat, we've leaked the roster, Eddie! As a joke, with another roster. And I just like spammed Eddie with leaked the roster, link the roster. Eddie didn't leak the roster, of course, okay? But yeah, I gotta get DXA and stuff like that as well. So I know the DM for DXA and whatnot, but I gotta make sure I get them all done as well. My preparation guide for like the teams and whatnot in the competition is gonna be so bad, I reckon, because yeah. Oh shit! I'm gonna die to full damage. Oh jeez, very lucky I'm alive there. I thought I could get up there, but anyway. We can do that one later. To be fair, I hope it's Keen, okay? Like that's my opinion. I hope it's Keen, okay? Bro. Because that's the person that I do, like, you know, be like, hey, you know, someone's available, has been to Australia, FlyQuest. But yeah, I'm not terribly too sure how that's going to end up. Oh no, this is bad. This one should be kill him. Yeah, it is. I like this one, by the way. This one's actually legitimately very fun, this Delph. Holy shit. That was very cool from a... That was very cool as a shaman. What do you got here? Not really? So what we're doing at the moment is we're getting all the things done. Someone said if you got turbulent time waves, you can just do it, as soon as you hit 84, you can just do the delves and hand in, you'll be max. Which is looking pretty close, I'd say. And I think it was like some of the weeklies, not all of them, but some of the weeklies. Calamitous. I'm gonna get Dark Moon Fair as well before I hand in. Just 10% EXP. God, I got that fucking Toy Story song, that Taylor Swift song from Toy Story in my head. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's an FYI, that's get a lot of EXP from that, by the way. Can't wield swords, but we can wield daggers though. So we have Calamitous, those mobs actually give you a lot of EXP. Love or hate. So last time we ended up getting a 5%, oh my god. I'm gonna say like, yeah, continue. Yeah, I know what you mean about like when someone's TV is so old that it just stops getting updates, like it's gone. Like, it's forced obsolescence. To be fair, I think it's kind of a bullshit at times that, you know, there's forced obsolescence and things. I'd say, like, if it's, like, forced obsolescence in, like, less than, like, 5 years, I think that's kind of BS, to be honest. Last update was back in 2020. Oh, so it's going up to go LXR status. We see that was a joke with how Go XLR is updated at the moment. Oh my god. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, but yeah, that's a long time without an update. 2020. Fuck, when was this TV made? That's what I want to know. I think TV nowadays are pretty cheap. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people are, like, you know, very unappreciative of how cheap TVs are these days compared to what they were previously. Like, a lot of people, like, you know, hype on about inflation and cost of living going up and whatnot. I'm like, there are some things that are still relatively cheap compared to where they were a long time ago. Like, a lot of people hype too much about, like, you know, inflation and whatnot. It's like, yeah, but, certain products are very, very cheap these days. Like, you know, stuff like that as well. Like, for example, cars, like, in particular, have not moved too much in their valuation. Like, they are roughly still the same place. Yeah, exactly. Like, that sort of shit. Where you have, like, you know, you got, like, really, really 8-inch TVs, like, 5K. Now they're, like, you can get them... yeah, they're very cheap now. To be fair, the quality's down, obviously. Like, sometimes the quality's terrible. But it's definitely a lot less than what it was previously. Obviously, because of new techniques of the TV and whatnot to keep the TV going has improved substantially. There you go. put my comp monitors anyway to get away my TV. Yeah, because a lot of things these days, like the TV and the monitor, like computers in particular, are really interlinked. Like it's getting that way with consoles as well, is where everything is like so interlinked that it just doesn't even matter. Holy shit. You see this? Doing so much damage to this dude. I don't think I've ever done this much. The new Xbox kind of put, I might as well just spend the money and buy a PC. That's what I thought about consoles in the last like 2 generations. I'm like, I can buy a PC with this. And it will be better. They gotta fix this so much, by the way. Oh, okay, never mind. You have to imbue them with different things. Okay. Just because the new Xbox is supposed to be against the PC, it's going to cost you 1K. Yeah, I thought it was funny they were taking the piss out of, who was it? They're taking the piss out of, they're taking the piss out of the Steam machine. And then they all started doing it, and it's just like, bro. Come on. It's just like, don't say you're not the same and you just did the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this for now and do Saffron Soleil. So I'm gonna do these quests and then do the dells in respective to them. Okay, this one should be relatively quick. Except, the person who... Oh my god. I hate people. Normally there's like 8 down here, but I think someone's gone through here and killed all of them. Yeah. Someone does... Did you end up giving a Game Pass code to someone else because I was able to use it? Nah, I did not. Probably expired by now anyway. That was so dog shit, by the way. That's a long time ago, actually. Yeah, because I didn't use the Game Pass because I'm like, I'll just buy all my games. Like, that's pretty much it. To be fair, Microsoft are now abandoning it, which is, I'm going to say right now, completely understandable. Because I would say, like, overall, like, I don't think many people used it, considering people prefer to own their games. And, like, the people who would get that in particular would be... Well, there were a few games that were, like, good price for it, but, like, a lot of them were, like, you probably prefer to own it yourself, kind of thing. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Should be it. Okay, cool. I think they changed it to a recent update. Okay. That's not geo-locked anymore? I hope that's the case. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and see if we can finish it. The main thing we're going to get is the runestone, and then we're going to go bang, bang, bang. Do you think GTA 6 is going to beat Minecraft to sales? Probably not, because Minecraft is like a, I don't have any, like, architect finger. Okay, cool. Does anyone do groups for this? I just want to check if that guy's there, if he's doing it. So I gotta get 80 of these thingos, which is gonna be literally annoying. Oh, this is actually looking pretty good. I think someone's been here recently because this shouldn't be super quick to get. Like this. Like sometimes like it should be super quick and easy to get, and other times it shouldn't be like this, and this is one of the times where it's like it feels too good. Oh shit, I used the sentence for no reason. Oh no, can't I transfer Arcatina to me? Or Arcana? Or can I not get it? It's kind of annoying that this guy's AFK, by the way. Is the shield here? No. Where is the shield then? Trying to find the shield to adjust for the... Oh, there it is. To get some brimming. So living live action is pretty hyped so far. Okay. Oh shit, they are doing a live action for that, aren't they? I haven't been paying attention too much. I didn't even listen to the casting post. Missing reagent. Latent arcane. Oh. Latent is different. Oh god. Oh, that's right. Latent's from the, this shit, isn't it? Run. Just therefore, I never ever do that. That was probably like no way of worth it, by the way. Okay, let's go. This one will have a quest, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. As long as it's not story mode. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this is the Twilight Material one, isn't it? Yep. So, Legend of the White Dragon is pretty cool. I always think Legend of the White Dragon, and I always think fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! For some reason. And I know it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? But I always think that Yu-Gi-Oh! For some reason. Because obviously fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue eyes. Get your blue eyes, old man. So last movie that JDF before he passed away? Ah, okay. That's why it's special. There's a lot of movies where I'm like, why are they special? And then I realize, like, oh, it's like the last dude's final series and whatnot. Just like Daima is Akira Toriyama's last like anime before he died. Power Rangers movie? Okay. I mean, funnily enough, I've been like trawling the comment sections lately of like YouTube videos, which I'm going to say right now is 100% not worth it with some of the shit that I do see. Like the funniest parts is people trying to justify what is it, copyright infringement on like smaller on other content creators. The best one, okay, guys, the best one was like a long time ago, where a guy was trying to criticize me on was trying to tell me that anime writers, you know, aren't affected if people steal their content because they get paid a salary, which I found out very funny. Okay. Like some guy literally wrote to me being like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Do you think people who write anime get their money from how well the product sells? They get a salary from the CEO and the CEOs keep all the money. And like this guy was obviously a like, you know, trying to push a political agenda. And I'm like, so how do the anime artists get their salary? You know, how do they get it? Where do they get it from? Big pot of gold or what? And he's like, no, the CEOs get the money to do whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you know, so they, to get that money, like to get that salary, you hope their project goes well, right? Otherwise the CEOs don't have money. And he was going on about how, like, CEOs were stealing everything from people and whatnot. And I'm just like, bro, like, he was trying to belittle me because, because he believed what I said, that the animators and whatnot get paid the exact same way as YouTubers. Which I never said that. I never said that. I said it ends up being the same result that people get put out of business because you think you can get shit for free. Like what I'm trying to say basically is like, you know, it ends up the same way as YouTube content creators, where like the people who suffer the most from people pirating and stealing shit are the people who make and do the art, you know, animation and whatnot, like the people who are at the lower end. So at this point, as a YouTube content creator, it also said this, the artists are the same thing. And he was trying to like do some, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he was trying to do some bullshit thing where like the animators would still be in business, but it's the CEOs fucking them over. And like, it ain't the CEOs fucking them over if you're pirating their shit. And I had to explain to him, like, yes, they get their money in different ways. I didn't say that they didn't. I said that it all ends up being the same way, which is that if you steal from people and replace their product and they make less money, which means less TV right deals, which means less salaries, which means people get fucking made redundant. Like, trying to explain it to him, like, how the world works. Like, you know, you can't steal people's shit and expect nothing to happen, sort of thing. Like, it gets to a point where, like, that person may go out of business because they don't make any money because you've kept stealing their shit to it to a extent where they can't afford to produce it. And he was saying, like, CEOs are so greedy these days and whatnot. I was like, no, you're so greedy these days. You expect people to work for you for fucking nothing. And you think CEOs have instantaneous money, it's their fault if an anime gets cancelled. Not the fact that you probably pirated their stuff, which caused them to not have enough money. Now, there's obviously a lot of different arguments for piracy. Like, for example, where, like, they won't provide a service to something you want to watch because they're too lazy and don't care. Like, for example, trying to watch the 86, for example. Like, if you want to watch the 86, you have to pirate it because no one has it available at the moment. But there are some people who are, like, demanding everything when it's available to them on a subscriber-based service, but they don't want to pay for it because, yeah, reasons. And some people have said this, like, sometimes with a lot of people who pirate shit, it always boils down to that they don't want to pay for it. Every fucking time. Like it's not that, it's not the lack of service what it is, it's that they don't want to pay for shit. They want to have everything for free. Which is just, unfortunately, not possible. Unfortunately. Anyways, I know I rambled a whole bunch of crap, but just put it down simply. He was trying to say that he was trying to belittle me, saying YouTubers and anime, salaried artists and whatnot work differently. I'm like, no, they work under the same sort of thing. It's just a different way of how they get revenue. The YouTuber gets revenue directly. The anime studio gets it from the fucking audience. And then someone goes, trickle down economics doesn't work. And I'm like, it does. Okay? But a lot of people think trickle down means like the bottom people who are doing the work and the labor get everything when they don't. Because they're not managing it. Now, obviously, the world's not fair by default, but the trickle-down economics does work, and it always continues to do work. If you give more incentives for people to invest their capital, it eventually trickles down. A lot of people who say it doesn't work have no clue how the fucking economy works. Okay? Every single action that you do can trickle down, okay? It can inspire someone to do something great, or it can inspire someone to do something shit. So let's say, for example, if you break into someone's car and steal their fucking, their cards or whatever they are and whatnot, or steal their wallet, and they don't have $2,000 and they go broke and they go bankrupt because of it, and for them to get $2,000 to repay their debt, they might fucking break into people's cars, and then that fucking cascades on, and you get a spot like where LA is at the moment, where there's only fucking criminals in the area, because they kept stealing each other's shit, and no one wins. And someone's gonna be like, oh, excuse me, California, LA's not like, yes, it is. Like, fucking, jeez. I was there about 8 to 9 years ago, okay? It was debilitating into that area where people would steal your shit. If you went outside the Disneyland areas, people would steal your shit if you weren't careful. And that's the sort of thing that will occur. Like, if you endorse or participate in this sort of thing, it'll eventually get bad and worse enough. And obviously, of course, you obviously don't stand for bullshit either. Like, for example, if someone wants you to pay, like, a certain amount for a certain product, and you say no, you vote with your feet. A lot of these people that try to do this to people, they eventually go broke because no one buys their product. Anyway, that's another thing, okay? But put it this way, okay? Let's say like, free run, okay? Free run the anime, okay? Let's say people don't go on the Crunchyroll to buy the subscription to watch free run, okay? So they don't buy it on Crunchyroll to watch free run. They instead pirate it instead. Okay, so free run, when it gets its deal, comes up, from the anime studio. Let's just say the anime studio does one anime, okay? And they pull up free run and they're like, oh, free run have 20% less viewers. Like, we don't think it's popular at all, unfortunately. So we'll offer you, let's say 20 cents per watch. These are not real figures, okay? But 20 cents per episode watched, okay? From on the studio, instead of the normal, let's say 40 cents or 30 cents, or whatever the metric they use. They use that, and now they're getting less. Now with Free Run particularly, like now they're getting less money from the Crunchyroll who bought their rights, and now they've got to potentially cut staff because they can't afford it anymore. Like previously they're getting 30 cents they cut a episode. Now they're getting 20 cents. It's a lot less revenue. Sometimes companies will wear on the chin and be like, hey, you know what, we'll go through a down cycle and we'll be right back in it. But some companies can't do that. In fact, for Freerun, for example, they can't do that because Freerun is the only, let's say for example, it's the only anime. So only anime. It has to work out. There's nothing offsetting it. It's either it happens or it doesn't. These are all hypotheticals, by the way. If anyone's taking these seriously, like other than the premise itself, then you are a moron. But yeah, so that sort of shit happens where people may lose their jobs because you simply didn't want to pay for a fucking product. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, this streaming service doesn't have all the anime that I want. Well, I gotta say, I agree with you. I think overall, the rights access, I think a lot of all the streaming services, should try to avoid exclusivity, in my opinion. Because it's getting to a point where people don't want to pay, 15 different subscription services so they can watch what they want. Early on it was great because the only people who did it was fucking Netflix. Now everyone and their dog has a streaming service. And also everyone and their dog's finding out that streaming services aren't necessarily successful either, okay? I think at the end of the day, you just need an aggregator. Netflix was a very, very good aggregator. Problem is that Netflix got a bit greedy and tried to make its own studio as well. Which has resulted into what's happened now. Which is where people, the studios have decided to obviously compete because if Netflix is stepping on their turf, they're just gonna do return in kind, because they are stepping on their turf. But anyway, you understand my point. If just as much as a studio loses money, it's just as much as a YouTuber uses money as well. Because sometimes a YouTuber, for example, if they lose money, getting less views than they particularly expected, they might think YouTube's not worth it anymore. They might go to another. They might go take that job instead. They might take a full-time job and go on a salary in the industry instead, into a different industry, because it's just not worth making videos. Because you have one big content creator basically watch your video, siphon all the views out of it, gets you, and that's it. And they sit there on their ass all day and do nothing. And then the moment you say, hey, can you not do that, and make a big deal about it, they call you out on it, and you have a bunch of their followers in your DMs harassing you non-stop. Even though you just wanted them to stop stealing your shit. Okay. Holy oh, dude. If that was signed, that would be so much. To be fair, it's a very good art card, by the way. But yeah, I really detest people who think it's okay to steal people's shit, copyright and whatnot, and then be like, oh, nothing will happen to them. Stuff does happen. If you get enough people to do something or do a motion or do a certain thing, it is eventually going to affect things. Because it inspires other people to do the same thing. To put it simply, don't underestimate your own individual wealth and individual actions and how they impact people. Like, I'll tell you, you know what I retweeted previously about, don't listen to people who don't follow their principles, you know, look at their actions. If their principles don't match their actions, fucking ignore them. The reason why I retweeted that, another person went on to EWC, okay? Now, this is why I get pissed off at these people as well, okay? They preach all about gay pride and stuff like that, you know, how we got to accept everyone and whatnot, run these sort of events and whatnot, and then they immediately become a crew streamer for EWC. Which is the complete fucking opposite of your beliefs. And that's why, like, you know, if they ever preach principles or ever try to get someone cancelled due to principles, you just don't listen to them. Because they didn't fucking listen to their own advice. Like, I've seen a lot of people in the ANZ, I've seen a few people in the ANZ space get cancelled because they support Pauline Hanson. Or they retweeted a tweet of, when Charlie Kirk, you know, when Charlie Kirk got assassinated, you'll see he shot in the throat. There was a guy, K-Man, who basically retweeted a tweet about how it's, like, disappointing to see people, like, you know, people shooting each other for different beliefs and whatnot. And he got piled as a Pauline Hanson supporter. And whatnot, even though he agrees with some of their point of views, because some of them are pretty, you know, are reminiscent of what's occurring here in Australia at the moment. It has the, she has a point, basically, let's put it that way. You can disagree on how you resolve it, but doesn't mean the person doesn't have a point. And they like, literally, like, chased him out of an Apex Legend gig because of it. Saying that he was a, you know, anti the LGBT, you know, he was a racist, super fascist, and stuff like that. And now you see them taking fucking deals with fucking EWC, who, for anyone who doesn't know, EWC is Saudi money. So in Saudi Arabia, there's a lot of things that women can't do, and obviously being gay is illegal, or any of that, like, in Saudi Arabia, for that matter, and a lot of these countries. And here they are, like, not prostrating themselves. Here they are, accepting those roles. And not to mention as well, if you call it out, they'll be like, oh, you're just being a stinker and whatnot. You're being jealous. It's like, no, like, seriously, you enforce these fucking things on other people. Get them cancelled and get them out of communities based on that. And here you are promoting EWC, which is people who actually don't like LGBTQ and stuff like that. A lot of people that need money are taking that deal. Yeah, exactly. A lot of them are taking that deal. But at the end of the day, no one's putting a gun to anyone's head to participate in that industry, in this industry, okay? No one's doing that. You can tell them goodbye, we're not interested anymore, after your contracts are up, and that's it. You do not have to participate in it. Like, if you don't think esports is, like, if you have to betray your entire company's values to stay profitable in a certain industry, maybe you shouldn't be in that industry. Like, maybe that industry is not good. Like, I'm gonna say, if you don't care about it, that's fine. Like, what I'm saying is, some people in particular have cost people or, like, harassed people their jobs over this and got them out of positions and now are taking that money, okay? I don't mind. Let's just say, for example, let's just say Virtus Pro, for example. Virtus Pro has never, ever done, you know, any gay pride shit or whatever it is, because they're Russian-based esports, or roughly at that time. I don't care if they take the money, because they've never said that they're for it and never pounded another organization for not being like that. So it's okay, because they've never banged on their horn that they're like that. It's the ones that bang on the horn that are like that, and then, like, you know, basically when it's not convenient anymore, they just drop them. Which is, like, literally everything in esports, but anyway, mind you. Yeah, like, as I said, that's a different. I'm gonna say that's a different circuit because I'm gonna say right now, Honda wanted to get out of that deal. Okay. I think we talked about this one as well. Honda wanted to get out of that deal because if Honda thought that deal was really fucking good, they would have been like, nah, you know, that player, that's okay, okay? Give him some rehab sessions and that's it, okay? Don't worry, someone will tell me one day as well to be like, oh, they wouldn't have done that. I'm like, yes, they would have. 100% they would have. A lot of people find wills and ways to do things if it's profitable for both sides. Now, why I say that doesn't matter, because no one basically uses that sort of thing over anyone's head. Like, as far as I know of, that they talk about how bad it was for to joke about the atomic bomb. Like, no one goes like, oh my god, can't believe you talk about atomic bomb. And then, you know, go and accept a, let's say a military contractor that builds atomic bombs and accepts a sponsorship from them. Okay? Like, from a company that drops atomic bombs, like, yeah, you know, they're great, atomic bombs are awesome. After, you know, basically going after someone who thought, you know, who made a joke about it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go back to Silvermoon, and we're going to start crafting. I'm going to say right now, I know a lot of my points sound stupid, but it's just to reiterate the principle. And I gotta say, I really dislike people like that. Like, have some bravery to just decline this money. And have some bravery to be like, yo, I'm going to decline this money. In fact, actually, this industry sucks. I can't, like, you know, if I want to be in this industry, I have to support the most crazy, I have to take the money from the most craziest people. And I don't want to do that. But there are some people who just can't let go of the dream, who think this is okay to accept that sort of money. And it's like, you can say no, you can tell them to go jump. And I can understand that people feel trapped and whatnot. A lot of skills in esports, especially if you've got a degree behind you, are transferable skills. Like, any sort of management is a transferable skill to another position of management. Like, management in particular is a lot of soft skills. A lot of, like, talking to people, you know, being creative and whatnot. With, like, you know, still solving their problems and whatnot, and asking questions and really getting to know people. And, you know, what sort of roles that would be really preferable at and whatnot. Like, a lot of those skills are transferable. They're not, you know, it sticks for you for just once and that's it. So yeah, like, you know, a lot of people tend to forget that. That, you know, hey, you're a content creator and, like, let's say, for example, you know, you're a full-time content creator, but now, like, you know, well, to be fair, a lot of full-time content creators, there's no issues with sponsorships. You know, if you don't like gambling, you don't accept a gambling sponsor. But these days, like, everyone has a gambling sponsorship. Everyone even has Poly Market, you know, it's gambling. Cow Sheet, also gambling. And it all Random Skins Casino and whatnot as a sponsor. Without fail. And these people trying to say, or being responsible while gambling, while promoting a gambling outlet. It's just like, unfortunately, dude, like, you're promoting gambling regardless. You can't be a good anti-gambler while having a gambling sponsor on your finger. You can't be like that. Either detest gambling and whatnot, but have a gambling or prediction sponsor on your stream. It's a lot of people will be like, oh, that's binary thinking. In this instance, it isn't binary thinking. Because you are promoting that sort of product. You have a code where they get a 15% discount that they may not be able to get anywhere else, which you are promoting it. And you are promoting it because they are offering you shit tons of money, because gambling companies can do that because all they need to do is get 2 or 3 people hooked and they're laughing to the bank. So yeah, like stuff like that. Like if you're against these sort of things, you don't do it. It is okay if you don't know about it. Like there's things where I've done sponsorships where I think, oh no, this is a cool little game, I'm gonna play it, and then I find out they're a very predatory microtransaction sort of game, and I'm like, oh god, like this is annoying. Just an FYI, I'm gonna say right now, Raid Shadow Legends was one of them. To be fair, I was actually so annoyed at Raid Shadow Legends. I did get money from it, and I did donate it to a charity. But I'm actually so annoyed at it because Raid Shadow Legends is actually legitimately a good game, and they don't need to do this predatory microtransaction shit. Like that actually pisses me off the most. Okay, that some of these games are actually good, but since they do this microtransaction predatory bullshit, they turn out to be bad. So yeah, anyway. You get my rant and get my thoughts for today, okay? On that one, okay? You get all those today for free. Okay, we should get another 90 here shortly. Oh yeah, we got this. Okay, cool. Okay. Skinner's cap and scaled boots, yep. We got a level, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I think what we're gonna do here is first craft bonus. Yep, there we go. Oh, am I gonna lose? Oh yeah, I am. Because these take like, yeah, I was gonna say these take a lot of shit. How close am I to level? Holy shit. They weren't kidding. Like, look at that leveling. If you look down here, look at how quick I'm leveling. Holy shit. Should I get 40, really? That sucks. Gonna get entire level from crafting. Yeah, I am going to get entire level from crafting. That's insane, by the way. I think I'm close to ending it, yeah. I think this one should be the last one. Yep.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. He's like you.
No, what, fuck it. Let's just get this shot on the road. I always keep doing these things where I'm like sitting there like, oh yeah, you know, I can just keep doing this. Like, no, just hand everything in, okay? Where's the hand-ins? Here. Yep. There you go. Jeez, man. Yeah, we're gonna overshoot so much. Okay. There we go. That was quick. Okay, we go to Void Storm because both of them are at the area. There should be a ding, I reckon. Nope, not yet. Well, the next one should be ding, right? Yeah, well, we can go to Amanizar village. And this one will be ding, 100%. No way it won't be ding. Ah, shit, I forgot. Lose the behavior here. Like I said, they're gonna make those city guards do a lot more damage. Cause that's pretty bad that they do no damage. I'll tell you if I can just turn war mode off now, because I will ding without it. Like at this stage, there's no way that won't ding. There we go, another one. So easy. Okay, what I gotta do as well, I'm gonna respec into Thingo. Gonna respec into well, first things first, there's gonna be a lot of gear changes. Obviously that's gonna go on. And that will go on. That will go on. A lot of 207 gear going on. Because it's better now. This one's a funny thing. You can keep earning rep, and I recommend you keep trying to earn rep. No, that's the wrong one. We want to go to the warband. Oh, I didn't realize it was this guy was Dark Iron. Okay, what do we got here? Of course, all my things are fucking weapons. Okay, so we can get this, which is actually pretty strong. And they can utilize that. These are fist weapon and these two are agility, right? Oh no, that's not agility, so we can't use that. A downside, strength. Agility swords, mate. They're killing me. There we go. Okay, next up we got leather, cloth, leather. Do you have any mail? Nah. Oh, there's some mail. Okay, cool. Shoulder upgrade. Boots. Or mail upgrade too. Leg upgrade. Yeah, I collect a lot of shit. Cloak upgrade. And yeah. And there you go. Now this is how you have a lot of high level upgrades. You also can buy some as well. But anyway. We're gonna see how farming things go with this. Oh yeah, so we should get the thingos on. Okay. Now with null void fish, what you do with this is you bang. To be fair, at this stage, I don't think this is worth it. Like, skinning's worth it anymore. So I think skinning's got to a point where, like, you don't really get anything from it. At the moment, alchemy is becoming one of those things where you get a lot from alchemy. And I'm keen, I gotta say right now, funnily enough, I am keen to do alchemy. What's that? Eversong, thought so. Ground Beast. Also, we've got to get the consumables. There we go. There we go, we don't have to... Now I've got all my skinning alts to level 90, by the way. So all my skinning alts are now level 90. Now what I think I'm going to do as well, I'm going to get rid of level working, because I don't need so many level workers. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to get alchemy or herb or something like that, whatever makes the vials. Because a lot of people want rank 2 vials. And I think they're not reliably made as far as I know. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot I got this as well. So it's always what you forget. You know, you get your new content, your new borrowed power. And you realize you can't lose any of your abilities because it's impossible. Do my abilities require a certain type of weapon? No, I can't do that. Just wanted to check that, okay. By the way, welcome to all the mods being able to kill you now, by the way. It's actually legitimately stupid, some of this shit, where, like, the things can kill you. No, it's just the rings and trinket that need an upgrade. I don't think the rings are that much, are they? No, they're not. Yeah, other ring, there we go.
Been ravaged with vermin. If we deal with that problem, the elders will be more favorable with us. Take a gremlins. They are always up for a meal.
Oh, I just realised I went to the root way instead of the void storm. Wow. Yeah, I gotta be like, I gotta say, it's super weird that all my graphics and shit disappear. Oh, trophy taker, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my like UI is like completely shut itself. Like I can't use any AoE moves because it's like, oh yeah, it just doesn't work. God damn it. Got 2 majestic cards out of it. Oh shit. But as you can see here, like I don't know what's causing it. To have like all these issues. It's trying to check all the UIs that I could have. How much are these now? They've gone up in price, but you know, it's still utter dog poo. But yeah, that's another tune leveled up in about 3 hours and 20 minutes. Or 2 hours and... yeah, 2 hours and 30 minutes, that's right, yep. Because we did the BFA stuff. Finally enough, we're going to go back to BFA because I've got to hand in the quest. I just realised I haven't put this on either. Oops a daisy. So you'll put all of this in so other people can use it. And now we've got all these weeklies as well. And then we're going to go to Borealis. But yeah, that's another class to level 90, by the way. I've got my Evoker, that's going to be probably the biggest problem one is going to be my Evoker. There is a person, by the way, okay. It was relatively funny to watch. Who's Horde? Who like literally flew into this area just to die. Okay. It was relatively funny. They flew in here trying to hand in stuff to this vendor, which they shouldn't. They should have wanted Zulazar just to die. Basically, it was very humorous because I was sitting there going, like, why would you fly to this vendor in fucking Kultiras? So I think at that stage, it's like, yeah, you kind of deserve your death. Now this quest is where you can get a item from. Oh no, it's timely goodie bag now still. Even at level 90, jeez, rough. Actually quite funny. I am still got that on my bars, which I don't know why, to be honest. Like, I have no idea why I still have that on my bars. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Latent Arcana is a finger. Probably should put it in my bank so everyone else can use it. We've still got this to do, but I don't think you get much from it. No, you do not. You just get gold and... I guess you get accolades. I have Vengeance, right? Yeah. Just an FYI, Devour is dog shit for world content. I suppose I could play Havoc, but I have no idea how to play... no, I actually have an idea how to play Havoc. Oh shit, that's not good. Funnily enough, me and my dad think about the same things, okay? I'm not even joking. Okay, about 3 hours earlier, I sent an email out to that person concerning about it. And he thought about it literally like 5 seconds ago. Like, he also DM'd me about it. You know, this is why I want a separate screen, just an FYI when I play League. I don't want to make this my main monitor, because all my notifications will come up. And I don't want that to happen, because obviously I get, as you can hear on my finger here, I get these sort of things where like they will pop up. I don't want stuff coming in my bottom right of my screen because I've got display capture on. That talks about stuff that's for work, sort of thing. Someone's gonna say, why not switch to computers? I cannot, because the other recording PC only has one monitor. Got my coins for this week, right? Yeah, because I took a socket this week. I was gonna make sure I picked up my coins. It'd be embarrassing if we kill fucking, who is it? We kill Finger. Yeah, I got my coins for that. Okay, cool. If we kill dragons and I forget my fucking coins. That would be peak. Oh shit. Feel bad stealing it? Well, not stealing it, but like, you know, taking a cut. But yeah. It'd be funny if I saved him, I didn't even realize it, because I switched it to him. I'm trying to think, do I have, never mind, I answered my own question, like whether I had the skinning stuff done or not. There we go. We do have it done. Alright, I think I needed to get this to max, yeah. This is where skinning gets really fucking pointless, by the way. Oh, anyway, we got max. We got skinning done for the week. But I was thinking with my DK... Like, with my next few 90s, that I was going to make them, like, alchemy bots or enchant bots. Because, like, it's getting to a point where, like, certain crafting preventers make you no money, but other ones will. And I'm gonna be real. This does not make you any much money anymore. But I still need to get mats to continue everything along. Okay. Am I missing anything for this week? Nah, I've got... This is the worst part for this one. I have to wait for a couple more weeks to get Trip Through the Stars done. Because you need to get this, and you need to get that done. And I'll have both boards. And this I'll get somewhat next week. Which is really annoying, as you can see here. Like, I'll get a Shot in the Dark next week. Because I believe it is, No, actually... Hang on. Oh, it is Val this week. Oh, why did I not have that? Well, we better find out now we can get it. I can port to Val at any time, that's the funny part. Well, yeah, we might as well do that. I'm gonna do a few I'll do weekly abundance first. Probably the most important part is doing the weekly abundance. And then doing the weekly Harry. Oh, I've already done the weekly Harry chain, so it doesn't really matter. And I've done Soray as well, so that doesn't matter too. Am I level 9 here as well? No, I'm not. Jesus Christ, I got a lot of gold mats, but like the majestic mats I've been getting have been absolute arse. Funnily enough, fins have been going up quite a bit, by the way, because no one farms fins because they're a waste of time. But we actually got a pretty good fin passage there. So we got a few things that we can just dump back in. Do we get any knowledge? No, we didn't get any knowledge. This is the thing I'm doing at the moment, is we're going to get slowly but surely getting to all of these, and then move it into here. And then we're going to go bit by bit to getting each one. The main thing is we can get more crafted. Like if we get, like, we can force concentration into one, which would be really good. Now let's see if we're getting lucky here with Amani chests. Because these ones are always so weird. Like some weeks you can find chests everywhere, and other weeks you can't find chests at all. Man, it's gonna be one of those days that we can't find any of them, but on our ults we'll find a ton of them. This is what I mean, like, you know, in some areas, like, you don't find any chests, okay? But the moment, like, you know, it goes into the weekend and whatnot, I'll find a ton of chests. To, like, grab dun-dun shards from. It's always so strange, this sort of shit. There we go, see what I mean? They magically come out of the woodworks, those fucking chests. Maybe you just have to kill a few mobs before they pop out. And now we'll find them everywhere. Or we've got Chinese gold farmers farming them. Which could be true too, because you put a lot of those onto the market. But yeah, I guess mysteriously, you see? They're all here again. I can see them again. This is why I get pissed off. Apparently they all suddenly appear the moment I kill a few mobs in Zalaman. The worst part, I still haven't got any oh, god damn it. Oh, he knows it's a crap one. That, he knows that's a Spider Tomb one. Like I say, you could be farming these as well, because these sell for 2k each, which is a fairly decent deal if you think about it. Yeah, what I was thinking as well is we're going to do this on multiple tunes. So, like, I can get, like, a lot of things really quickly. I think I've already got 2 from Thingo, so I just need to get 2 more. Yeah, I'm going to say I think these guys have some sort of path around here on where they could be. Because that guy's flying in a specific direction. Like, you know when someone knows where all those treasures are and they're flying in a certain direction of where they usually spawn? Well, have I done the 5 for MetaQuest this week? I think I have. Yes, I haven't done this, okay. Maybe it wasn't a meme from before that... Ah, never mind, there is a chest there. Yeah, I gotta say, some of them are actually quite lucrative. Okay, there's 8. Where is Dun Dun today? Dun Dun is skinning. Okay, cool. Well, let's do that. And we'll get a whole bunch of skinning mats today. Should be good. But you can sell some of these Tana shit for pretty good prices. Okay. Well, that guy, I know he's doing skinning. Oh, what am I doing? I think with sand tunes, like I've got to do it this way. Because like it's just not possible doing the other way. There we go. Just so I get out of here. Holy shit, I haven't skinned the big one yet. There we go. God, I got a lot out of that. Okay, good. Good enough. Amani Pride. As they would probably say. Am I gonna get the bug where I can't open these? Yes, I am gonna get the bug. Oh god. This is such a grief thing, by the way. I do this every time where I go and I'm like, oh, this is a bank, right? And that's not a bank. Okay, we did the... That's the Hero's Core board. I have walked past a bank. Yes, I did. That Amani kind, is that what you're gonna say? I'm waiting for it. It's Amani. Amani kind. Actually, they're elf, so that wouldn't make sense, but, you know. They're Amani something. There we go. This is where you do the console reload UI. And the game, like I was gonna say, if the game crashes, be like, how? It'd be like time to crash out if the game crashed like that.
Make use of our coffers.
Where is my lever? Oh, there it is. How many petrified root do we get from that?
A new ballad.
Okay, what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna make some cooking. How much Paradise celebrations can we make? 7, and why is it 7? It's because of the these. And now because of the Azerroot? No, it'll be because of the cooking spirits. And now this time because of the Azerroot. They can make 20 because we got some gold Azerroot, I assume. Yep. Okay, cool. Just gotta hope we get some reagents saved. Actually, I think we got... No, it won't be the plant protein. Is it 10 feasts or is it 20 feasts for a hardy? I think it's 20 feasts for a hardy. Yep.
May my goods.
I'm trying to think here what to do. I'm actually legitimately confused at the moment on what to do. Because I don't... Plus, I gotta do Wings QT and Val. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna go to Val, that's right. It was actually really, really dumb with me, by the way. That I didn't know you could use this to get to Val. Okay, so there's a quest around. Oh crap! I forgot to kill this guy. We better go kill him, eh? Oh no, there's a quest here too. What? I didn't actually do these. Where's the? Yeah, I was gonna say it's down here. Okay, let's go. You feel like there's someone watching you? There's always someone watching me. Where did you go?
Our enemies are ever relentless. Deal with this threat and act swiftly.
Is there a group doing him? Okay, let's go.
Our enemies are ever relentless. Deal with this threat and act swiftly.
I should have probably been the Devourer for this. Yeah, I probably should have been the Devourer about this. I love it when people are still focusing on the main boss when, like, he's got a clear shield around him. The shield's like, yo, you can't break through that shield, bro. But I still try. There we go. God, this world boss is such a shit thing to do, by the way. That's actually crazy good to get off that. Here we go. We've got 3 more phases of this, by the way, before he just like starts slapping at us. And then no one will ever do world bosses again once this one dies. Well, people will, but it'll be very, very rare. Can we stun him? Guess so. Funnily enough, it only counts for 1 as stunning him like this. Now for the inevitable death, pretty much. I was too slow to jump out of that, by the way. I should have, but I decided not to. Let's go. We're getting a lot of loot off this.
Now that should balance the scales. Good work.
Did he get any loot off him? Wow. Feeling a bit robbed, mate. Well, there's an epic cloak, by the way. Let's get out of here. Ooh. It's actually cool how those teleports work, by the way. Until you have that happen.
The universe is full of mystery. There we go. One of the hardest things trying to name an actress in a short drama on YouTube because they don't include a title if you look at Asian actresses, also not to mention as well, there's a whole bunch of things as well. Okay, there we go. And also not to mention, some of them have similar names and some of them aren't famous either. Which makes it even harder to find them. Anything to report? Death.
What pleasure will you bring me today? Just the Azerothian I've been looking for.
What do we want to get? We can get the Rune Illidari wraps, funnily enough. Yeah, I'll get the Rune Illidari wraps. Because, oh no, we don't want to get that. What to get? Well, none of them are really good. What's the highest gold one? Okay, we'll get the cloak then.
I'll be waiting for our next meeting.
Okay, so that should be shot in the dark done, right? Yeah. So we don't have to touch that ever again. They all looked. Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. I just read what you said. They all look the same. Yeah, understandable. They can. And just like all white people can look the same too. from other people's POVs.
Are you planning a purchase?
Man, I can't believe I can get like a random hero here. I think I can get 100 of the 10 of these right for 100. Oh, don't tell me I have to. Oh, dude.
May my goods serve you well. Anaria Shalom.
Fuck it, I can't be fucked handling these dark particles, man.
Return when you need more.
So I know I can get champion loot.
For rare goods from distant lands.
Oh, those are dark particles. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use those. That's Mile, right? Yep. But yeah, I think this is yeah, cosmetics.
Come back anytime.
And this one you can get, yeah, Warbound champion gear.
What do you seek?
Do you get weapons as well on that one?
Thank you for browsing.
Yeah, you can get weapons too. Awesome. There we go, void touch sharpener. Oh, never mind, that's not weapons. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
Treat my wares with care.
And yeah, that's with like you can get a full set with 1,000. Okay, anyway. If you had $60 bet, no option cash, I would take yes. Like, I'd take it immediately. No questions asked.
My directive is to serve you.
Okay, I want to check this out. Okay, so you get a random trinket. Okay. So that may not be the smartest thing to get. The, because I've got fuck tons of mole. Yeah. You're probably better off, funnily enough, getting the accolades transferred to you.
Your clever little riftwalkers have found your target, Riftblade. Why do you insist on waiting?
We are not charging in through another portal blind, Decimus. We need a few experts before we mobilize, starting with our champion here.
I can transfer those field accolade across, can't I? No, it turns out I can't. Well, that's annoying. Or either way, I can just transfer it across. It didn't hit? Oh, man. I gotta say, if you get 30k out of 60, you get out of it. Because half the times, like I say, other times you're gonna look like an idiot. Because, like, the chances of getting that in the first place is incredibly difficult. And it's much more easier to lose it than gain it.
Your clever little Riftwalkers have found your target, Riftblade. Why do you insist on waiting?
We are not charging in through another portal blind, Decimus. We need a few experts before we mobilize, starting with our champion here.
I gotta say, he must regret that now, by the way. He must regret it so much that he didn't, that he let it ride out like that. But yeah, it's just overall, as I said, like, sometimes you gotta take the, like, you gotta take the hit and just get out. Sometimes it's just not worth risking the additional, thing. And, like, sometimes it hits, but it's like, you got 30k L60. Who cares? And some guys can be like, oh my god, why would you do this? Why are you just like, mate, like, you would take the safe way out all the time. And there's no way that someone wouldn't take the safe way out.
I hunger for the opportunity to work together again. Come, let us forge a weapon worthy of your allies.
There we go. Holy shit, I pinged a 5 canine hit, by the way. There you go. I'm not sure what that guy was going for. That was weird. I remember back in the day that there's like a bunch of skinners who felt like that if they that they couldn't get what was it, like, it was something weird, like if they didn't attack it then they wouldn't get a skin even though they could, sort of thing. Like, I know if it's grey you can't get it, but it's like these guys were like, it wasn't grey at all and these guys thought you couldn't get it. It was very, very weird. Oh, dude. Every single time I come to this area, I remember how it was discovered, this guy being the, Like, it's crazy how this spawn point was discovered. This was completely accidental, the people who discovered this. Like, who discovered the spawn here. So yeah, I've got a lot of these Talon-decided crap. I'm just gonna put it on the AH and see what I get. This one should, I think a few of these may get a bit, yeah. This one should get a bit, yeah, I was gonna say. I think some people will take the knock and just go with the, Wait, why would anyone go with the 218s? Shit, when you've got... Yeah, never mind. Didn't pay attention. What was it? I had to kill a single mob here, is that right? Yeah, for the chest to appear. Can I go for some quick skinning? Oh, should I got... Oh, never mind, that's soulbound. That isn't though, we can actually sell that. Oh, we got some pretty good shit, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I think this is the things you should sell, is like all the crap that, I think that's what people are doing, actually. They are going around farming these chests, trying to get these BOE items and just putting them on the AH because people will buy them. I think we found a golden opportunity. Oh my god. That's a lot of, oh shit, there's a lot of opportunities for a, Fingo as well. There's actually quite a lot of opportunities for a lot of Fantastic Fur instas. Let's see if we do get it. No, we don't hit it. No, we don't hit it. Oh no. We hit that for Fantastic Fur, that's good. And I don't think E really... Oh no. Bear does. But I don't think the rest do. No. You know, the funny part is, after all of that, the only one I don't aggro is the one I actually wanted. Which is the red ones. Let's see what we get. We got 6 Fantastic Fur. That's good. We actually got quite a lot of Fantastic Fur from that. Oh, they do give Fantastic Fur. Well, Wowhead said they don't. Well, Wowhead lied. So you can get Fantastic Fur from these mobs. Okay, cool. That's actually really good then to know. There we go. The reason why we're doing this, if we get any, like, hits on the Fantastic Fur, it'll be huge. Unlikely, though, but, like, you might as well go for it. Got a whole bunch of bad lever hits though. There we go. Oh, this is gonna chomp him in about seconds, I reckon. He's dead. And we got one hide, which is worth it. We actually got some pretty decent shit. Holy crap. I didn't think we got much, but we got a lot there. I didn't think we got much at all, but okay. According to this game, we got a bit. There's actually a few games I was looking at recently, okay? I was actually looking, there was actually a game called, was it Echoes of Ironcrad? So if you guys aren't aware of what Echoes of Ironcrad is, it's obviously a game about Sword Art Online. I was looking at it, okay, and the main reason I was looking at it, because I was like, oh, you know, it could be a game to play or whatnot. And I find out later that like, I don't understand this, but like some game developers just latch on to like an anime success and then make a game about it and then completely mess it up, okay? And this is apparently this is gonna be one of those games which I've actually bemused with. I'm just like, why would you make a game where, you know, just to take in the hype and then completely piss it all away? And then everyone knows to avoid you as a dev in the future if any of these games come out. And also, there's DRM on it. Like, there's, like I say, this is where my complaints about Steam reviews came out of, because like there was a lot of people who said it has body 1 type 2, don't play, or like, you know, it has DRM, don't play. And like, it's not actual reviews about the game; it's just reviews about what they have. It's just like what they have as DRM. It's like, yeah, and like, is the game good or not? Every time someone does this sort of shit where they will just type a political opinion, I link them to the Variety article where, you know, that person goes on about Tucker Carlson for about 3 or 4 pages about how Tucker Carlson would love this game, Tucker Carlson this, Tucker Carlson that, and I'm just like, fucking bro, man, just let it go. Like, I had to sit there thinking, like, what did Tucker Carlson do to this guy's, Okay, there we go. We go, they hide there, so that's good for me. Okay, cool. Funnily enough, we got that for free, which I find very weird, because normally you wouldn't get that for free. Also, that's right, for the delves, I'm going to start hunting for treasures, because we need to get Glory to Delver achievement done. Because funnily enough, with the delve achievement, which is actually very, actually not too funny. But with the delve achievements, I can get Midnight Delve by actually doing this. I haven't been fucked doing it, so yeah, oh shit, we fully passed it, didn't we? That looks like it from the side? No, it doesn't, it's not it. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. That's it. There we go. 2 fins. Nope, not that. We're getting a bit of money. Oh, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, what? Yeah, that's fine. God, I am having a very, very fun time just then, if you saw that. I have double jump too. Why was I doing that? I have double jump. I don't even know why I was doing that. I Oh yeah, now we can find chests, by the way, okay? We can mystically find chests for Dun Dun shards. I might actually make a complaint thread about this. Like, what the hell is wrong with these chests? Like, sometimes I can find them, sometimes I can't find them. There you go. I think after this, I'm gonna go to bed. Recently I've just been having some of these days where I just feel like ultra tired. Also, not to mention as well, it's just having a maintenance. Probably a good time. That was actually extremely close. Oh, we got the reviews already. For Alright, I was looking at here as well, yeah, I guess the Echoes of Ironcrad apparently has been rated very poorly, okay. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go off to bed, because, yeah. I don't know, I feel a bit tired today. We'll see what we'll do after tomorrow's raid. Because, I guess I can level up another toon. I've got my mage here that I can start leveling. So, yeah, because we've still got all the, well, we still need to do the time walking dungeons to get me 61 so we can get all the shit ready to go. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll see what happens, like, after raid, and then maybe level up my mage to potentially 90. And, like, slowly but surely get all my characters to 90. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful